Hello friends, how are you? This is Dr. Shirnagi, Ayurveda and Medicine doctor and also Isha Hatha Yoga teacher. Today in this video, I am going to talk about Ayurveda immunity boosting measures for self-care during COVID-19 crisis. And the most unfortunate thing about Corona is this, like we don't have any remedy for Corona. Only if you have good immunity, if you have good inner strength, if your body has good mechanism and it is good at its best health, only that is helpful. And no medicine is available, no allopathic chemical is available that can be given to the patient so that the patient's health can become better as soon as possible. It all depends on how you're fighting, how your immunity is. So I think this is high time that you take care of your immunity. But there are certain things which we have in our hands, and we should not ignore the power of these small herbal things which we can use to boost our immunity. Even our Ministry of Ayush, they also have provided some advisory guidelines for the well-being of people, some preventive measures that they can use in their day-to-day life for enhancing their immunity and as a prevention measure for COVID. And the best preventive measure that is available right now is doing certain things in your life, in your day-to-day life, and eating certain things that will help to enhance your immunity. And definitely yoga is a part of it. The various herbs that we can use to enhance the immunity of our respiratory system, because it's been said like coronavirus is mostly attacking the respiratory system. So this is high time that we take care of our respiratory system in the most prominent way. Ayurveda is a science of life, we all know, and the medicines and the various preventive measures that's been taken in Ayurveda are mostly taken from the Dinacharya, that is daily regime, and the Ritucharya, that is seasonal regime. Like what a person should do to enhance your immunity or to be at his best health during the day, and what are the actions and food and seasonal regimes what a person should follow to enhance its immunity by using the seasonal support. Our Ministry of Ayush, Government of India, that also has provided some guidelines as a preventive measures for prevention of coronavirus. Let's go through these and let's see the importance of herbs that's been mentioned in it and how you can make use of it. As Ayurveda doctor, I just want to tell you, like I always, whenever my patients comes to me, I always focus on their total health, that is their whole immunity, because Ayurveda is more based on preventive measures rather than treatments. Ayurveda also has treatment for chronic ailments, but the most effective part of Ayurveda is how to protect yourself so that the disease should not enter to you, and even if it enters to you, your immunity system would be that strong that it will not cause much harm to you. I thought like maybe I should make some video, because a lot of bad news from whole of the world is coming, like just the news of deaths are coming. So maybe this video which I'm going to shoot now, maybe these herbs which I'm going to tell about, maybe it will be helpful for someone, and maybe some people will be able to enhance their immunity by using these guidelines. These all are preventive measures, these are not the treatments. Make sure these are all the preventive measures, they are not the treatments. First thing in Ayurveda that's been mentioned in is decoction. Decoction, it's a plant-based medicine. How to prepare it? It is also called kwath or kadha in Ayurveda. Take 2 cups of water, put 2 or 3 leaves of holy basil, that is called tulsi, into it. After that you add cinnamon, if you have cinnamon in your house. I think most of the countries use cinnamon. Use this much long cinnamon piece if you have cinnamon powder if you have, you use only half teaspoon of cinnamon powder, or if you don't have cinnamon as a powder, you use just this length piece of cinnamon and you put in this decoction. After that you use, you must have black pepper in your house, that is called Kali Mirch in India. This black pepper, 2 or 3 black pepper you use, you just crush it and put it in this water. Then if you have dry ginger, you put this small piece of dry ginger, you just crush it and put this length small dry ginger into it. And if you have raisins, and make sure the raisin should be organic, it should not have contained any kind of chemical. If you don't have organic raisins, like you doubt like some kind of chemical is there, because many times raisins been washed with this sulfur or all these kind of things, so they are not good for health. If you have raisin, you can use organic one. If you don't have, don't use. Make sure to check the expiry. It's better all these things which I have mentioned, they should be organic origin. And you boil it, you boil all this water for about 15 minutes on a medium flame. After 15 minutes you switch off the gas and let it cool down for next 15 minutes. After 15 minutes filter it in a cup and remove all these stuffs in a separate bowl, and then you will see a brown colored liquid will left in the glass, and this brown colored liquid you can drink once a day, 15 to 20 ml of this decoction for your daily health during a day. If you are a Pitta body type, you can have it after food. If you have a Kapha body type, even you can have it before food, and if you are a Vata body type, you can have it after food. So this will be very beneficial for your respiratory health, because it has tulsi, that is called holy basil, which has a lot of antiviral properties, and it enhances your immune system to fight against all viral infections. That's a common drug that's been mentioned in Ayurveda. Out of this, if you don't have holy basil, you can leave this content, but you have other things, you can leave it as it is. Whatever content is available out of these, you can put in this decoction. So I have mentioned 5 ingredients. Let's suppose you don't have holy basil, you have other 4, you can use other 4, or you have only 3 ingredients out of it, you can use 3 ingredients, because it's something is better than nothing, at least something to protect the respiratory health of your system. At least it would be very beneficial. This should not be given to children who are below 10 years of age, and for children the dose will be less. For adults I said 15 ml you can drink, so for children it will be around 8 to 7 ml, because for children the dose will be less for the same decoction, and it would be highly beneficial for the people who are having age above 60 years. Because this virus is, because these group of people are more prone to coronavirus. And if you have a Pitta body type, I advise you not to take it anti-stomach, because all the things that has been put in this decoction are all heat generating things. So if you have Pitta body type, it's been advised you don't take it anti-stomach. Cinnamon, as we all know, it has extremely good properties to enhance the immunity, and almost in all countries cinnamon is being used as one of the very famous spices which enhance the flavors of the food. And I also recommend don't overuse anything, because overuse of these spices, these herbs, it's not beneficial. Please use how I have recommended you. Don't overuse it, or don't do the overdose for it. Once in a day is more than enough for a general health. Other than that, it has black pepper. Black pepper has tremendously good effect on your respiratory system. It boosts the immunity for your respiratory system, and it's very beneficial for COPD patients who have chronic obstructive bronchial disease. So this decoction is I mostly recommend to my patients with respiratory problems, and we got extremely good results from it, because all the medicines that's been provided in it, it all having very good effect on the respiratory system. Not only this, a lot of research papers and a lot of work has been done on all these herbs, and it's been seen like they are highly beneficial to enhance the immunity, and it's been seen that they are very beneficial for health. In addition to that, it's very important, like not only just this decoction but other measures you also take. In the morning when you are getting up, don't start your day with any kind of junk food or any kind of packet food. Please start your day with fruits, because this is high time that we focus on our immunity, our health, because we don't want to get trapped in this coronavirus. And for that, what we can do is, first you start your day with fruits. You eat 1 bowl of fruits. After that you eat cooked meals, and it would be very beneficial if the meals which you are going to eat, they should be freshly cooked, and try to consume it within 3 hours of cooking. Why this becomes so important? Because as we leave food for more than 3 hours, it will start losing its nutrients. So right now, because our bodies needs nutrients the most for our better immunity, and try to have hot meals. Because hot meals, why I recommend always hot meals, don't take cold food, because when we eat hot meals, it's our digestive fire works well on hot meals, because it's easy for our digestive fire to work on hot meal and convert it into energy. The food can be easily digested if it is hot. Hot means not burning hot, like you just something extremely hot you put on your mouth and burn your mouth, not like that, but it should be warm, it should not be cold. These days, please avoid all the things that you take out from refrigerator. Like many times this habit is there, you cook food and you put it in refrigerator, and then you take out from refrigerator and start eating. Please avoid it, because this is the time that we should always try to have freshly cooked meals. And for some reason, if it is not possible, you have to keep something in refrigerator, put it in and you have to reuse it, then take it out from refrigerator 1 hour before you cook it, so that it comes at room temperature, and then you can reheat it. But I not at all recommend to use reheated food these days. It's better you freshly cook and eat it. Please take 4 hours gap between each meals. Like for example, you have done breakfast, then between lunch and breakfast take 4 hours gap, and between lunch and dinner take 4 hours gap. It's also been highly recommended, like morning meals can be heavy meals. Afternoon meals, if you want, you can still have heavy meals, but night meals don't take heavy meals, because anyway these days you are at home, you are not into so much into work, you are not going anywhere, you are not going any offices or gyms or anywhere, you are not going, you are staying at home. So it's better at night not to take very heavy meals. Try to have light meals during night, so that your sleep will become better. In addition to that, when you are drinking water, please don't drink water directly from the refrigerator. Always take lukewarm water. Don't take water which is extremely cold, or don't put ice in water, because it will cause your throat infection, because ice cold water is not good for throat. So it's better you take water which is lukewarm. Don't take extremely ice cold water. But if for some reasons if you don't like lukewarm water, at least you take water which is at room temperature. Don't take water, chilled water, what is called chilled water, please don't take it. All these cold drinks like Coca-Cola and these kind of all cold drinks, please avoid it, because this is high time that we have to make our immunity strong. So please avoid these kind of drinks which are not so beneficial for health. In addition to that, if you are taking some vegetables, make sure you wash these vegetables twice, thrice in a warm water, so that, and let it dip in a warm water for some half an hour or 20 minutes, and wash it thoroughly, and then remove the outer peel, and then wash your hands, and then cook any kind of soup or any kind of vegetable which you are making for your family. Vegetable soup will also be very beneficial for health and for immunity. And fruits, increase the intake of fruits. Fruits will be very beneficial for your health this time. And try to have those fruits for which you can remove peels. That would be great help to enhance your health. Next thing is, there are various Ayurveda procedures also being mentioned that will for boosting the immunity of the respiratory system. Among these, there is one thing that is called Nasya. It's also called Pratimarsh Nasya, or you can, because right now there is no Ayurveda expert is present with you or available with you, but this thing you can do, like from your this small little finger. Here you can apply either sesame oil or coconut oil. Make sure that oil should not be of chemical origin. Their date, check its date of expiry, and also make sure it's from some trustworthy source. So little bit put oil here, melt it, that it become thin film, and you just put it in your nasal mucosa and just line it like this, just lining it. You can do it after shower. Just do it like this, so that your nasal mucosa will become healthy. It is not, it will stop coronavirus. It is not like that. It is just if your mucosa will be healthy, it can prevent various harmful microorganisms get trapped into it, and this mucosa is a protective layer which don't allow kind of unwanted microorganisms to enter inside your respiratory system. Anyway, when we breathe, various kind of microorganisms are going inside, various microorganisms are coming out, but still our body has a brilliant intelligence, and that's why we have a mucosal lining that works as a protective gear for our system. So this you can do. Actual method of Pratimarsh Nasya is you need to put drops, but that should be done only in the presence of some expert Ayurveda doctor who has qualified degree. Otherwise, if you don't have anyone, just by listening from someone, do this or do that, you shouldn't do it. But this but as a precaution, what you can do, you just put little bit oil into this finger and just line it here and here. It will be very helpful. Next thing which we mostly do in Ayurveda to enhance the immunity of generalized immunity, or it is also a part of our daily regime, and it's very beneficial for health, that is oil pulling, or it's also called gandush or kaval. It's Ayurvedic terminologies. So what you can do, or you just understood it as oil pulling. So you take either coconut oil or sesame oil. You take 1 teaspoon of oil, you put in your mouth, and you just smash it inside your mouth. Take 1 teaspoon of oil and put it in your mouth, and don't drink it. Don't engulf it. You just swish in mouth and keep it for 2 minutes, and then spit it, followed by gargles of warm water. Then clean your mouth with warm water. It will remove all the oil that's been present in the mouth. This method of Ayurveda is highly beneficial for enhancing the strength of inner lining of the mouth, and it makes the inner lining of your mouth very healthy, because as we know, virus not only enter through nostrils, but when we open mouth to talk to someone, or when we open mouth while going out, we don't know, like we have put hand like this or this. So it's just a general methodology to enhance the you can understand it as immunity of your mouth. So it's very beneficial for the health of your gums, for your tongue, and for the whole mouth lining. So this we can use to make the health of our mouth better. You can do it once a day before shower, and make sure you do it empty stomach. You should not do it after having food. For some reasons, if you feel little bit of some kind of throat infection in your throat, you feel little bit of pain, and then you get scared, or maybe it's COVID or this or that. So one thing is, you take all the isolation measures that's been mentioned in everywhere, like how to make your family member aware to keep a distance from you, or self quarantine, stop talking to other people, don't go and sit with them, don't share one bed sheet, don't use the same utensils, you just keep your utensils separately, you take food but you wash your utensils separately. So this way you just keep a distance from your family members. If you feel little bit of throat, some kind of pain or some kind of irritation in the throat, every kind of irritation that's been happening in the throat is not COVID. It's not like if you get little bit of irritation in the throat and some kind of sneezing and some kind of little simple flu, and you think, oh, it's a corona. So it's not true. Just wait and watch for some time. Watch for the fever, like you have fever or it is just a general flu, and how much fever you have. So take a note of your fever, watch your throat pain. You can do steam inhalation by putting some mint leaves, because mint is very beneficial for respiratory system. So you can put some mint leaves and take steam inhalation. And if it is very mild symptom, it is not some kind of very severe symptom like throat is choking or very high grade fever or a lot of body pains, and you are feeling you are extremely sick, because to some people there is only mild flu all kind symptoms are also coming. So if you are feeling this kind of thing, you can use clove along with honey. Two cloves you take, you just make a mixture of it, and then you mix it with honey, half teaspoon full of honey, you mix it, and then you can use it twice or thrice a day, according to the condition of your throat. That would be very beneficial for your throat. And see, like, if the pain and everything got subsides, if it is a general flu, because this is a remedy for general flu. But if the symptoms are not becoming better and they are starting aggravating, there is no relief in the symptoms, then it's high time that you contact your doctor and take the proper consultation advice. These indications are all for healthy people who don't have any diabetes or hypertension. But if you have diabetes or if you have hypertension and you feel certain kind of throat pain or some kind of irritation, so it's high time, don't waste time and consult doctor and accordingly take precaution, accordingly take medicine. But if you don't have any of these diseases and general flu kind symptoms are coming, then you take these precaution measures, and if it's relieved, it's better. If you become better with these, it's good. But if you see like symptoms are aggravating, then maybe there is a possibility of COVID-19. In that case, you please consult your nearby doctor, that he will provide you the best advice. In addition to these, always when you go out of the house, please use different shoes. When you come inside the house, use different slippers or shoes. Always keep a hand sanitizer in the very beginning of your house, so that whenever you come from the market, you just wash your hands and then only you come in. That would be very beneficial for your health and your family health and your neighbor health and world's health. So these are all guidelines these are the guidelines that's been mentioned in Ayurveda to boost the immunity of the respiratory system. If you have any question regarding this, you please write to us. I will try my best possible way to answer your questions. And these all the methods and methodologies, these all are the preventive measures. These are not the treatment for corona. Make sure, I am repeating again and again, these preventive measures are not the treatment for corona. These all preventive measures are to enhance the immunity and to make the respiratory health better. So these things you can use for your health, for the betterment of your health. And even if one life will be saved with any of these precautions, or even one person will get benefited by using these preventive methods, I will be so grateful to you, and I will be highly I will be highly thankful and grateful. Like, this is the time that we should share whatever we have, but make sure that information should be from reliable source. Like regarding these herbs, the advisory has been given by the Ministry of Ayush, Government of India. These are taken from Ayurveda scriptures, and it has scientific evidences. In addition to this, one more thing which I feel people can do. Everybody has salt in the house, and most of the people have turmeric in the house. So they can take a glass of warm water. In that they can put little bit of salt, a pinch of salt and a pinch of turmeric, and mix it, and then they can use it for saline gargles. You know, in the morning when they get up, they can do saline gargles. It would be because turmeric is naturally immunity enhancer, and salt is helpful to remove all the mucus and unnecessary mucosa that's been deposited in the throat. So if you feel little bit of irritation, or as a precaution measure also, you can do these gargles. These will be very helpful for maintaining the health of your throat. And if you have any questions related to your respiratory health or any kind of health problem if you are going through, and right now the situation is like this, that you want to talk about on your health, or if you want to know more methodologies how to make your health better, you please write to us, and we will try our best possible way. Either you can write to me or you can write to Eustace, and on our Facebook page you can join Rasa, our Facebook page, and there you can write your questions. We will try in the best possible way to help you out. So with this note, I would like to say, stay healthy, stay blessed, take care of your family. We'll see you soon. Bye.